Welcome to the Every Word is Gross podcast.
When you're here, you're family, which is a word that we think is pretty gross.
Now, on to the episode.
No, I'm averse to
Remember?
loud noises.
Cameron, do you remember how we both agreed that what Jake wants doesn't matter? Do you remember when we said that?
No, but I can see us saying that.
You would make this decision without me?
Exactly. That was the first decision we made.
It's my life. It's
It's
now or never.
It's your
I
life.
ain't gonna live forever.
Is that by John Bovey?
Bovey. Oh my goodness.
It's Is My Life.
It's
John Bovey.
his mind life. John Bovey.
Fellas, I have a confession to make. It's something that just came to my mind.
Yeah.
Yeah. My son has glasses, as you know. Now.
I do know. Yeah. They're red.
They are red.
Red.
And he's also missing his front tooth now.
Yes, he
It
is.
fell out on his first day of jujitsu, unrelated though, but he thinks it's hilarious. His name is Phoenix, as you know, which is, I think, a pretty cool name.
Mm-hmm.
When I look at my son now, though, I just go, there's Simon.
Oh no.
He just reminds me of from Alvin and the Chipmunks.
Oh, I was thinking Lord of the Flies for some reason.
Oh, but
I was
also
like, that's
kind
a
of
tragic
a very
Simon.
similar vibe.
The red.
He would be eaten.
The red throws me off. If his.
You're right. It has to be blue.
If they
right?
were blue, then
No.
Theodore was green. Simon
Simon's-
was blue.
Is Simon blue or green?
I think
Simon's blue.
Simon's
He's
blue.
blue?
Yeah.
Okay.
Theodore's green.
Yeah.
Okay, he tried to get
Yeah.
blue glasses, but they didn't make those or something. Like they didn't make him in that color, or they couldn't get him. So this red was his second.
I see them socks. Those are some nice socks.
Thank you. Oh, I should probably turn for the because the bottoms are just black.
Oh, yeah,
So,
He's like, wow, those are
fun
some
socks.
normal
Some
socks.
normal
Some
looking
great plain
black
socks.
Which also, I think I'm wearing the socks that you accused
Yes,
me.
the tongue.
The tongue in the back.
neck
It's
sock.
hey, you know what? When I bought
Oh,
them, I didn't realize that those were on them.
the tongue and the neck.
The tongue and the neck, like this.
It's got a collar.
It's like some weird.
It's a gentleman's
It's like
sock
a.
right
It's
there.
like, it's like a neck flap.
Are they really that hard to get out of that you need a shoehorn built in?
He like rips his foot out.
Yeah, so I didn't know that when I bought these online, they were online. It was like an online
Online
purchase.
socks.
Yeah.
Online me.
Online
Actually, I
socks.
get my socks online. There's
Yeah.
a specific pack that my
Mhm.
husband bought me
A long time
like
ago.
once,
Yeah.
and I'm obsessed with them. So
Yeah.
whenever they get worn, I go, I need that same pack.
So
Buy
yeah,
it.
so
Yeah.
honestly, I'm not really upset by the tongue. It doesn't bother me.
I'm more upset because when they were just in my house,
Which again,
and
we
I've never seen a colored sock before.
we still don't know how that sock got into your house.
I digress.
I don't know. I have no idea. But can I get a clap? Thank you.
Us again last time too.
I missed. Dang it.
Yeah.
Missed out.
Mm-hmm.
Double clap.
Yeah.
Double clap.
Nice.
I was left-handed too.
I like
Mine
it.
was
It's
pretty
good.
solid.
Way to go. Way to go.
Yeah.
At first, I thought you meant my left hand, so I was like, I'm impressed with me. Yeah, I'm more impressed that you know left from right. Good job, Jake.
Thank you.
He's colorblind, not directionally
Yeah.
challenged.
I am though. Like, you know, when everyone's like, make a left or turn right, I'm like, you just got to say this way or that way.
It's fair. That's fair.
I can even do north-south. Like I've found that once you figure it out,
Yeah.
like that is the most direct way to give a direction.
Is
It's
north,
like-
south, east, and west?
Yeah.
Yeah.
North.
Like I live on
North, yeah. Mm-hmm.
I mean, I always know the cardinal directions based on where I am,
Mhm.
but I don't use them.
Realistically, I don't use them either.
Is that
Like,
Yes,
I always know
right.
what direction I'm facing.
Mm-hmm.
In all the cities I've lived in, it's actually been fairly obvious.
Yes.
Yeah,
Like
usually
in
they're pretty
Utah,
intentional
we
about
had
the grid.
The Wasatch Front. So it's very easy to tell. In San Diego, you have the ocean.
It's fair. It's
Here,
fair.
here it's not that hard.
It's not that
but
hard
'cause
because
it's open.
it's fairly open. And
I don't know where I am when I'm in Seattle. I
oh,
have no idea where I am.
Oh no.
Not a
Well,
clue.
the water's on the What west side of the city?
Kind of though, because you have the sound, you have all these little inlets. Like it's really confusing. I don't mean like Seattle proper,
Like downtown.
Yeah, like when you're at Pikes, it's obvious. But
Yeah.
I mean, like in general, when I'm on the west side, I'm like, I don't know where.
Yeah, that's fair.
I think it depends on which way I'm going on I-5 or
I was gonna
or
say
90.
I orient myself with I-5, and that's how I know.
It's like, okay, I'm going north I-5, so that way is north. Great, cool.
That's such a In
Oh,
San Diego, we did the same
Washington.
thing because you had the 8 and the I don't know which other one.
Well,
went
you guys
east
had
to
a-
west.
you guys
and then
had
you had
the 5, right?
We
Yeah.
have the 5, and we have further inland. You'd have the 15.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Yeah. No, we have the 5. Yep.
405.
And 405 as well. Yep.
Interessante.
Yes.
Am I right?
Interesting.
Yep.
Guys,
Yeah.
I have something to admit.
Oh no.
This is the episode of admissions.
The Green Mountain Strangler.
Title name. The episode of admissions.
Is that a strangler name? Because I just
thought no one would ever know. No.
until you told them.
I've
all.
never strangled anyone intentionally, nor have I done so on a green mountain.
Have you done it unintentionally and on a
Not that I
brown
know
mountain?
of. You know, well, green, brown,
To you,
what's the
it's
difference? It's all the same here. That mountain is brown as money right there. I tell you what. No, I may or may not be cheating on you guys with another podcast.
Are you joking me right now?
No.
Is this wait
No,
a minute? Is
no,
this a plug?
no.
'Cause you better shut your
No.
whore
It won't be a
mouth.
plug.
No.
I won't plug it because technically it's not anything yet. We haven't like released it or got very far, but
I'm only okay with it because I know you really like to
yeah,
do it.
I do, and that's why I'm doing it with my sister. We're
well, I'm
gonna
okay
start.
with
with
Okay.
it, yeah.
All right. You know
Is
what?
it about being brother and sister?
Approved.
I think that'll be a heavy through line
Okay.
through the whole thing.
Nice.
So-
Okay. Well, hey,
All
you know
right,
what?
well,
Congratulations on finding another podcast family.
Thank
man,
you.
if you have way more chemistry with your sister, who you've been siblings with your entire life, I'm gonna be pissed.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yes. Yeah.
I don't think it'll be more because part of it is that she is on the other side of the mountains, so
And you know what that's like.
I know what doing a podcast that way is like.
It's so much fun.
So much fun. Waiting for the delay. That's everyone's favorite part, right?
Oh, yes.
This is your face the whole time. We could see it. And then we would talk quietly like this.
Do you think he paused or can he still hear us? I don't know. Oh, no, there he's back.
Oh, no, yeah. So excited for that.
he heard us.
But no, it kind of came up because I was thinking about it because I do have a pretty good kind of rapport with my sister because I've known her for 25 years and she called me out because I bring her up a lot on this podcast.
That's true.
You're not wrong.
So, which
You're
to
not
me
wrong.
is more like
You're
a
not
shout
wrong.
out than laying criticism upon.
It
But
depends on the story. We might have to go back
There
and
have
verify.
been I
How
know
many times
there
has Berkeley been praised or thrown under the bus?
there have been a couple times of praised, and I think at least once
it
of
should be
under the bus.
an honor to be underneath this bus. Is all I'm saying.
Keep digging, brother.
Give me a second shovel. In fact, give me an auger, a whole excavator.
We'll be here all night.
By the end of this, I might not be doing another podcast.
You might not.
Canceled.
That guy. Ugh.
You've been canceled.
Oh man, I love it. Well, yeah. I mean, other than speaking about Jake's other podcast,
The other
the
white meat.
other white meat. Welcome to Every Word Is Gross. My name's Cameron,
My name is Jake.
And my name is Sarah.
and welcome to the podcast where we talk about gross words. And so, before we get into the gross words, I had an idea, and I told Jake not the idea, but
A
that I had
dangerous-
idea.
You teased
Pastime.
me
I
is what you
teased
did.
Jake with the idea. So,
You didn't hear my joke.
no, what did you say?
A dangerous pastime.
Telling me things. You tell me a lot of things. You're living on the edge there, Haas.
I tell you nothing.
Living
I don't
on
even
the
know you.
living on the edge there,
it was-
Haas.
It's a LeFou quote.
LeFou.
Yeah.
I'm afraid I've been thinking.
there
You're
it
like,
is.
That's a
like,
joke.
A dangerous pastime.
I know.
Come
That's right.
on. Wow.
Beauty and the Beast was
Well, that's all
not.
flat. Why don't you tell us your idea?
Beauty and the Beast was not our go-to Disney princess movie. So just in the
What's wrong with you?
And I don't know.
That's all.
Well, I know there's a lot of things wrong with me, but we're not going to.
We'll bring that up in therapy.
This isn't your therapist
Not
podcast.
your therapist's podcast.
It's my therapist podcast.
Okay.
I'm my own therapist. It's working out great.
Yes,
I
that's
think
good.
an external therapist might have something to say about that.
Well, they can bite me.
They can talk to Kevin.
Kevin says my books are full.
But okay, we were. I think all three of us can attest that the middle seat. I think it was Chris.
Oh.
I think the middle seat is the hardest seat to sit in.
I don't love it.
Yeah. So here's my idea. We play rock, paper, scissors, and whoever is the loser has to sit in the middle.
Oh, here's someone about to buy something from your chop shop.
What? Or that was my neighbor who was accusing me of having a chop shop.
I feel like that's a story for another day.
It is
Ready?
a story for another day. Okay. But are we all good on whoever loses rock, paper, scissors?
How do you
sits in the
lose
middle?
rock, paper, scissors between three people?
So if like if I did scissors and you both did rock, I lose.
Yeah, you do.
If
But my
So,
rock
yeah, so there you go.
is probably shinier and prettier than his rock. So
well,
then
that just
I win.
means that just means you sit on an outside.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah.
I'm like thinking we have to play until the end.
No, it's whoever loses.
Last man standing.
Yeah, it's who,
And then you both
so-
sit in the middle,
but-
and I.
But if one person wins and the other two people lose, then the losers play until one of them loses.
Who are you calling a loser?
Whoever loses.
I don't like this game.
I was trying to think of that because how do you like?
So
If
okay,
if
Yeah,
we
he's got it.
we can
Okay.
all three play
so
a different
then
thing, and then you just go
then
again.
you just go again. Yeah,
And then
But
the other
I
scenario
can't
is-
make scissors with this hand.
Yes, you can. You're doing it right now. But then, so if I did paper and you both did rock, then you guys would go again until one of you lost.
I
Because
get it.
Okay,
Yeah.
I can live
He
with that.
doesn't get it.
Okay.
I'm trying
No,
to
I'm
explain
just
it.
He's just pretty.
I'm overthinking this. Thank you. That's my Kevin needed to hear that.
Don't worry about him. He'll be all right.
Okay,
He's pretty.
And we're
Now, if you could hang around and convince everyone else, particularly the
Don't worry about
females that I mean,
females.
You're not gonna like talk though, are you?
obviously not.
He's just
Don't worry
pretty.
about him, ladies.
If I'm
He's
pretty,
just
I
pretty.
I can't
He's
risk
just pretty.
messing that up.
Oh man. Oh my goodness. I just want to. Yeah. Okay. Good.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
got it.
We're going on
I'm
shoot.
already here. Is like we can move.
We can, but
okay,
we're going
ready?
on shoot. Okay. Ready? Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
What?
Okay. You're in the middle.
Collusion. Straight up collusion. I had that one in the bag. You guys knew.
No, we know.
In what world? You are already in the
You
losing
guys
position.
knew that I was gonna choose one of the three, and that's not fair. I could have picked
Well, you know what?
Snake,
You know what?
and I didn't.
Who's pretty now, huh?
I don't even know how to use it right. Okay.
I love it. Well, I think it's my turn to start.
No. It's gotta be mine.
Oh, so rude. No, it's mine because you
I feel
just
like
did
if
the
you
last
end
one.
up in the middle seat, then you should get.
No, no.
If we're changing rules here,
We're not changing.
Changing.
We never changed anything. We never had a seating arrangement thing.
we
Yeah, this
kind of
is
did.
quickly turning into semantics. Okay.
Yes. All right.
Okay.
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 Okay, sass is a little on high today.
It is a little bit
So I'm
which
gonna
is
go
great.
second or last.
last.
That means you go last. Yeah.
My
I'm losing all sorts
you
of
are
ways
you
today.
are today. You are today.
Fine. Tell us your word, Cameron.
My word.
Ew. I'm just trying to steal your thunder. Sorry.
My word is burrow.
Burrow.
Thank you to my cousin Maddie for giving me this word. Shout out. Yeah, burrow. Like a tick burrowing into your
Ooh.
skin.
That's a bad
Have you ever
one.
had that happen to you?
I don't know if I actually have. No, maybe once. I think maybe I've had one tick before.
I've never been around ticks until I moved here.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember Isley was like 2
Mm-hmm.
and we had gone somewhere
Yeah.
and I like touched her head when I was in the bathroom like this and I felt like a bump and I was like, oh, that's weird. Do you have a scab there that I didn't know? And I like moved her hair
There it is. Yeah. Yeah.
like right in the back of
Yeah.
It's so creepy.
It's gross. It's gross. I don't think I don't think if it was potentially just a bug, but even if it was a tick, it hadn't actually burrowed in yet.
That's
like I think I
disgusting.
caught it fast enough so that it didn't actually dig in. But yeah.
You know what I think of when did you guys see The Mummy growing up?
Oh yeah.
The little
The scarab beetles
Beetle.
that dig in. Yeah. Yep. Mummy, I like that movie. Some people don't like it. I liked it.
I rewatched all of them. Mm-hmm. I'm good.
They don't stand up, like especially the third one's horrible. Third one's crap. Second one
I don't
not
remember
great.
the Tom Cruise one.
Oh yeah, that one was horrible too.
I don't remember any of them.
Yeah.
I know we had them because for some reason the memory that sticks out is the title screen of the DVD. You know, one of those.
Oh
where
yeah. Oh yeah.
It's like, why is this the part I remember
It's the
of
only part
being
worth
4 years
remembering.
old?
You know the one that I remember is the Count of Monte Cristo one. Like
That's one of my
DVD.
all-time favorite
Yeah,
movies.
that DVD title I vividly remember it. Yeah.
The king chess piece I have on my arm tattooed.
Is that from Count?
The
Yeah,
King's
that's
to
fun.
You for none. Yeah.
Nice. That's fun. That's fun.
Yeah, burrow's kind of icky. I don't like the word burr because also isn't that it's either the name of like the head of a tool, right? Like a burr grinder.
Like a
or-
burr.
It's I know it's like a some
No,
kind of
it
thing
is-
like
it
that.
is-
But it's
yeah.
also I think because of the shape of what a burr is, that's what they also call some of those like I call them like stickers.
Yeah,
or,
stickers.
Yeah.
that
The little
get in your
goat heads.
socks.
That's what I
yeah.
was gonna say.
Yeah,
Yeah.
goat heads or whatever. Yeah.
Aren't those called burrs?
Burrs. I believe
too?
so. I
Or
believe so,
someone
yeah.
somewhere calls them that. And I hate those.
Yeah, they're the worst.
They're also kind of creepy looking.
A little bit. They're kind of extraterrestrial. Like,
Yeah, I don't.
how did you grow like that?
And why? I mean, I
Like,
know
what is-
why,
yeah,
but
yeah.
they want to grab you.
It's a plant
I think I
defense
like it.
mechanism. Which why do plants need defense mechanisms?
Hey,
Burrow.
plants are living things too.
I mean, yeah.
Take that, vegetarians.
Take that? You mean there you go? Were you giving them one? Not
Instead
taking one.
Yeah.
You gave them.
Yeah.
Take that.
If I'm giving it to them, they're taking it. Take that. Take it. Have it. There you
Yeah,
go.
But your fist was closed
If
when you
I'm
said
giving
that.
it to them, they're taking
Second
it.
shovel. I'm two-handed these shovels right now.
Double fisted it right now.
Oh
This
my
is
goodness.
terrible, and you need to stop all your.
You mean before I become unpretty?
Are you gonna talk about this word? What do you have to say
Yeah.
about burrow?
You made me say with that. I'm not going to let it go. And I don't like burrow. Yeah, because I think of bugs, ticks burrowing into you. Like, ugh. And then I think moles, like the eternal fight of the dad, the grandfather in the yard against the moles.
Their
and they just
noses are
burrow.
icky.
They're not
Moles?
cute.
Yeah, with
They're
the,
not
oh,
that
the
cute.
star nose ones.
The snout with the little.
Have you seen the
yeah.
star nose ones?
I don't think I have.
Okay, wait. Whoa.
There's your phone.
Whoopsies. Dropped it. There is a bug that I learned about on. It was like World's Deadliest or like South America's Deadliest or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see if this. I feel like this particular bug burrows. Is it? Let me see.
A burrow bug.
Have you guys heard of the assassin bug?
I feel like I
No.
have, but
Do they burrow?
does it?
What happens when it
burrow?
bites you? There's a
What
YouTube
happened?
video.
Where do you want? Well, I'm not gonna watch
No,
it
I know,
on the
but yeah, it's
podcast.
close. It's close.
I love this. Are they harmful to humans? Yes. They are very harmful. I just want to know if they burrow. Assassin bug.
burrow.
Burrow. Burrito.
Oh,
I think they kind of look like box elder bugs, which we
Oh.
have all over the place
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
Okay, it's not telling me anything about them. For some reason, I just felt like they did. Like
They
there
burrowed
is
into
a
people.
bug that we saw on that show. That's
Yeah.
the one I remembered the name of.
Mhm.
So I'm not sure if it's that one. But there is a bug on that show. Same thing. It was like it like tries to
Yeah.
get in under your skin, and I'm like,
Yeah. That's creepy.
oh. And did you guys know about that? There's a mushroom that it like infects an ant.
Yeah.
It like burrows into its brain and will
Yeah.
like make him kill himself, kind of thing. And make him crazy.
The mushroom.
It's the spores.
It's
ant-
a fungus.
It's not an actual
They call it-
burrowing, but it just feels like that. Like it's getting into
Oh,
the
wow.
ant. Like it'll get into an ant's
like the
brain.
spore. It breathes in the spores or whatever.
The spores will infect its
Yeah,
brain, take
yeah.
control over its body, and like force it to kill itself, and then like grow through and like come out of its skin. It's
They
terrifying.
call it like the zombie fungus.
Yes.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
It's creepy.
Yeah. It's
and
crazy.
That's kind of
What-
what I think of when I think of burrowing. Like
what
you are going
happens if-
inside and infecting them.
What happens if a human like eats the mushroom
I
or something?
genuinely do not know.
I wonder if it would be one of those things where the specific type or types of ants that it infects are the ones
That are
that are
susceptible.
conducive
Yeah.
to
Right.
that fungus thriving, and it wouldn't in a human.
I just wonder if the conspiracy theories of mind control are actually not conspiracy theories,
They're
but
shroom-based.
they're shroom based. It's like
It's not shroom-based
is it a
theory.
concentration of the shrooms pollen / spores that are?
No, I know why you always
Yeah.
pick mushrooms out of the food I make for you.
not only
I just don't like
You
mushrooms.
just don't want to be turned into a zombie.
not only are the birds not real, they're spreading fungus that takes over our minds.
I wanted to get you that hat. Birds aren't real.
Oh yeah, that would be
love that
fun.
hat.
That would be fun. Oh my goodness.
So where I went to school,
Yeah.
it was at an amphitheater.
Uh-huh.
So the actual school building itself was fairly small, and we did
Mm-hmm.
not have a cafeteria. We ate outside,
Okay.
which was glorious.
Must be nice living in a
in the desert,
in
yeah.
a, in
Yeah.
a desert in a warm
The
climate.
amphitheater was like giant red rocks, like surrounded. You were in a canyon. It was actually really cool. But we would eat outside, and it kind of sucked though, because in the spring when the bees would come out,
Oh, yeah.
they were all over you.
Yeah.
And they would like go into they were weird about it. And so I love nacho cheese. Like I know it's not real. It's like cheese like product or something. I don't care. I love it.
Cheese adjacent.
It is cheese adjacent.
Tangentially cheese.
It's may or may not have rubber in it. I'm not sure. But I love it. And so I'd always get the nachos.
Yeah.
These bees would like kamikaze into my cheese, and they would burrow themselves into it until they killed themselves.
Yeah,
They were kamikazing right into the cheese.
I think I've said this, but whatever one step down from a phobia is of bees, that's what I have, and so that would throw me over the edge.
It really upset me.
I
It
would.
ruined my lunch.
There would be plenty of times where if that happened, I'd probably just chuck it.
Well, I got terrified because they would do the same thing. I used to drink a
And, like,
ton
drinks,
of soda,
yeah.
and it would go into my Mountain Dew. But one time I didn't see it, and I mean I eventually saw it in time.
Yeah.
But they would go in there, so then I was
Yeah.
like, I would like do this and then cover it like this, and
Yeah.
hold
Oh,
it
yeah.
like
you
that.
have to. Yeah.
My
Yeah.
brother did eat a bee one time. It was on a cookie. Didn't see it. Got stung on the tongue.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Yikes.
I've heard a couple people who have had bees fly up their nose and sting them in
What?
their nose. Mhm.
First of all,
Yeah.
nostril holes large.
Wait. Are you?
Nostril holes come
The way
However-
you chose to structure that.
However,
beautiful. Sure, or they.
there's no subject. So are you asking if my nostril holes are large?
However, nostril holes.
Large.
Semicolon. Colon.
This
think
guy.
colon.
Just be a colon.
I think it just.
I
be
actually
colon.
think that this
Large?
guy. I think I heard this story at like a grocery store, and it was a clerk that somehow told me about this story. Like he was
with words.
probably, yeah. But anyway, yeah.
About the nose thing?
Yeah, uh-huh.
Did you tell him to have a nice day and then leave?
Yeah, how involved of a conversation are you having with your
Because
grocery
that's
clerks?
hard to come by.
I think my mom was having the involved conversation. And I was just along for the ride.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Maybe you didn't hear what you thought you heard.
I'm pretty sure I would remember, especially having one step down from a phobia of bees. I think I would remember stories like that of like, yeah, like Fear Factor. I would never be able to do that show
gosh.
just
Where they put
because.
their head in the bee box.
Well, no, there was one time they stepped their whole body into a glass box and their whole body was covered. And I vividly remember how they had to
noise.
the noise, but then how they had to get out of it because they're covered in bees. Was they actually had to just jump like straight standing, like just straight up, and then just jump like this
To
and
get
have
them
the
to flick
bees
off.
like flick off before they walk out of the box or whatever. And I'm like, ah. So yeah, it's
There were many, you know how it was always like something with an animal, something that you had to put in your mouth, and then like something really kind of dangerous. That was the structure of the show.
sure.
I always thought there's got to be some combination I'd be okay with. Nope, I never made it through first round of it. I'm like, no, I would never do that. Nope, I would never do that. Like any of it.
Nope, I wouldn't either. No, none of it.
It's icky.
That's okay. Just like burrow.
Burrow is pretty icky.
It's gross. The word structure, it's also just not pleasant to say either. Burrow. It's just weird. It's a weird word to articulate. So
Yeah.
it just doesn't feel
Burrow.
it doesn't have a good mouth feel.
I feel like there's
Whatever that is.
other ways to
how
say
you
the
rate
same
pizza.
thing. I was thinking it, but I couldn't remember. I was like, oh wait, we did talk about Brooklyn Nine-Nine, yeah.
Are you gonna rate it?
Oh yeah. You want to rate
You
burrow?
rate it first.
It's-
Why can
No,
I
I
never?
rate it.
Okay.
I say it
I can
first.
never
He
remember.
rates it first. Yeah.
I'm going pretty gross. It's pretty gross. It's pretty gross. That's all I got. It's
That's
pretty
fine.
gross.
That's fine.
Yeah, I was gonna say that too because I don't like the first half of the word, but I don't mind row. Like it's not
Yeah,
the worst.
but it's them
the
together.
burr is not great.
Burrow.
Row's not too bad to me. So
Okay.
it's like it starts bad and then it ends not so bad.
That's fair. That's fair.
So that's why it's pretty gross.
Pretty gross.
Yeah.
I'm giving it a disgusting. I don't like it.
To burrow is quite
it's,
icky.
It's wrong. It just feels weird.
Yeah.
It's just,
Remember when I was telling you about when my dad got his bone marrow harvested for his transplant?
Yeah. That gnarly
They
story.
burrowed
Oh.
into his femur.
I feel like it's even more aggressive than that.
Yeah,
They-
ick.
There's got to be a grosser word, but that's still pretty gross. Of
I
like
don't know. Something burrowing into your skin is just horrid.
drilling into your femur. Yeah,
Femur is a gross word.
femur is a gross word. Could a themed episode be body
parts.
parts?
That would work because I have several on my list.
Well,
Yeah.
there's some. I could easily ask both my sisters who are nurses.
What's the
What's
grossest,
the grossest
body
body
part?
part name that you ever studied in nursing school and or just know off the top of your head?
The name
Yeah.
strictly.
Ooh, gross. Yeah.
Live her. I hardly know her. Hilarious.
Classic.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Jakester.
My turn.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Reminds me
know.
of the Oreo cake stirs.
There's someone else was calling me Jake. Oh,
Scott.
Scott. Yeah.
Jake.
I was like,
That's as soon as I said it, I was like, "Well, Scott. Yep, Scott rubs it off
I
on me.
can't not
rubbed
call you
off on me.
Jacopo. But again, I love the Count of Monte Cristo.
Jacopo.
He's my favorite.
As he's probably one of the best characters.
He's
in
my
that.
favorite
Yeah.
in it.
Mhm. Yeah.
That's great. Okay. If Cameron can take girth, I'm taking
Why do you have a caveat?
I'm taking flaccid.
They're not related.
Why did you even
I'm just
bring-
saying. I'm just saying.
You know,
Some people.
we may
Some
not
people.
have went there, but now we
Some
are.
people. I'm just saying.
Why?
They are unrelated words. They are
Aren't
indeed.
they?
and yet,
And yet you related them.
yeah, you think that anyone in the family would have gone.
Maybe.
I
Like,
do. Yeah.
But he
I
said
do.
girth.
Cameras. Okay, wait. What did you say?
Flaccid.
Flaccid. Oh man.
It's not my favorite
Criminal.
word.
It's criminal to me.
It's wrong.
If you describe anything as flaccid, you're done. You're
But
over.
sometimes things are.
Well, which would you rather use, flaccid or girth or girthy?
You
Okay,
just
you're
said they're
making it worse.
unrelated. You are pushing
That's
that
fair.
button now.
No, it's fair, but
Okay.
Now you're
I
making it worse.
disclaimed.
Yeah.
You have reclaimed.
And you can reclaim it.
But
There you go.
however,
It's
okay,
yours.
on the because I brought up girth.
Girthy. Ooh.
Now
Can you say flaccidity?
felicity,
Flaccidus?
Flaccidity, flaccid. So what is
Elastic.
the phalastic decathlon?
I don't even want to know what's involved.
I don't know
in that.
either. Now, I don't know if I would be able to give you a strict definition of flaccid.
Just think about a piece of celery that's been sitting in the back of your fridge for a very long time, and then you pick it up. What does it do?
Flaccids.
He's right.
You know,
When the man's right, he's right.
that
just-
seems pretty on the nose to me.
I'm just saying.
He's got it. By George.
I'm just saying.
Why don't you give us a definition there?
Our
Jake?
dear friends,
Jake, old boy.
our dear friends Merriam and Webster say not firm or stiff, also lacking normal or youthful firmness.
Now I'm even.
What? Hold on. Of a plant part deficient in turgor?
Write it down.
Burger.
Right.
This stuff
it
writes
down.
itself. They just
You can't make this
you
up.
can't make our
You heard
podcast
it
will
here
live
first.
forever.
Turger.
You sure
Turgor.
that's how you say it? It's not turd gird. Are you sure?
Are you sure it doesn't
you
have turd in it?
certain?
Are you sure it's not a poop joke? Are you sure? What about butts? There's got to be butts in there somewhere.
This is the butt.
You're the butts.
Okay, but now I'm just even more confused why you would bring girth up.
My sweet homeschooled Cameron
Oh, sweet Cameron.
is
Oh, okay.
almost always
Family,
related
you decide the best
To,
way to break it
Okay,
to
another
I
us.
get it
family
now.
member,
I get it now.
actually.
I get it now. I get it now.
You did not. Member.
said another family member. What?
Let it be known,
It's the family jewels.
I got it
Sort
before.
of related.
Oh, man.
Adjacent.
Oh man.
The problem here,
goodness.
folks, is that Cameron grew up with all sisters, whereas I grew up with all brothers.
Yes, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair. That is fair.
Oh,
In a very sheltered Christian home.
to me, it's not a necessarily a gross word. It just, it's no. Okay, it is.
It
No,
is,
it's gross.
yeah.
It is
Even
gross.
without that association,
Yeah,
it's like because
flaccid.
it's like almost the same thing as floppy, which I took last time.
Sure.
It's floppy but worse
Man,
to
are
me.
the F's your new squaw?
It's my new SQ, the F's. I'm a man of the F's.
Yeah, flaccid is not. Oh boy, flacid's not good. Is not good.
It's bad. Ask anyone.
I'm gonna make you a shirt,
bad.
and it's lines of text, and it just goes squish, 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 and then it goes. So then every season, whatever it
Next
is, I'm just
season,
gonna
yeah.
add a new line to it.
Is it a new shirt every season?
Maybe.
Like just add to it.
Maybe it'll just be like a pocket
Yeah,
thing.
my favorite
like,
is
what is
the
that?
one just right here.
I do like a pocket one. I do like a good pocket patch.
Pocket patch.
Pocket
yeah.
patch.
But yeah, no, flaccid is not good.
The thing is, it is I think most closely associated with that specific thing.
Mm-hmm.
But you can obviously
use it in other connotations and
but
contexts.
I think
yeah.
the point is that it is still bringing that imagery to mind,
Sure.
which I think is what makes it so gross. It's
Yeah.
like you're never going to use that and not hope that someone has that in there.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
even if you're like, that joke was flaccid, you're thinking, "Pew." Like, yeah.
Your joke
There
at
you
the
go.
beginning of the podcast fell flaccid.
And that's what I was thinking. The minute you said it, I went, it was flaccid.
Oh my goodness. Oh my.
Also, it sounds, it's another one of those words to me where I always feel like, am I saying that right? You know?
Also, yeah, and when you see it too,
Yeah.
flaccid.
Don't flack it.
Flack it. Bop it. Twist it. Flack it.
No. 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 We're done. We're done. We're done. We're done. We're done with that analogy.
Hey, it's unrelated. They're unrelated. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, if my joke was flaccid, yours was girthy.
Thanks.
Oh boy.
You're welcome. As is the internet.
Yeah. I don't.
This is podcast gold, Cameron.
It is. It is. This is
think-
a good episode already. I could tell. Within the first 5 minutes, I knew we were.
That's
we were
crazy.
doing it. Yeah. But yeah, I don't like the just right in the middle.
Flat.
Flat.
It's like,
yeah.
oh my gosh, it's a flaccid pickle. They really should not have named their brand Velasic because I now can't hear any other word.
I will never. Are you eating those flaccid
Those
pickles?
remember those commercials when we were kids? It's a Velasic pickle.
Kind of, yeah. It's the kids, and there's the stork that's like the mascot and the icon, the emblem. Yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm.
And for the record, not my favorite pickle brand.
That's good to know. If I ever need to bring pickles to your house for like a barbecue or something, I will know.
I probably
not to
won't
bring
ask
that.
you
Not
to
Velasic.
because I know
No.
you don't like them, so you'll pick
Yeah.
the wrong ones
Yes. Agreed.
every time.
Agreed.
Every time.
Agreed. But yeah, flaccid is wrong. It's not a good word.
It's just unnecessary, uncalled for every time. I
feel
can't
like
remember where I
that
heard
can't
it.
possibly be true.
Yeah.
I heard it somewhere the other day, and it
That's
just
not
every time
good.
it stands out. I'm like, no, you can't do that. That can't be legal.
Did you hear it at work? Did someone at work use it?
No, it wasn't at work.
No.
That's harassment.
That's called HR. On the spot.
I'm looking for Karen. Which one? From HR.
Oh,
That one.
not from finances. Got it. Okay.
Not for finance. No, it was like it must have been a show or a movie I was watching. I was like, you can't be for real right now. I can't. Because every time I'm like, it's either I'm giggling like a stupid boy or I just can't take you seriously or just deeply offended that you would choose flaccid.
That's me being
Don't
offended.
choose flaccid.
Is that
Don't choose
offended or is
flaccid.
that deeply offended?
No,
Deeply
deeply
offended
offended
is
is
like-
here.
Deeply offended
It's
is
the
like
hand.
Great. Now that I know when I get that look on Sarah's face, I have deeply offended her. Great. Cool. Awesome.
every time.
Yeah. No, I get it. I get
I'm
it.
gonna. Is there icky? Is icky on our rating list? It's icky.
It could be an honorable mention.
What is the closest to icky? Icky. It's kind of vile.
Icky. I
It's
mean,
like between vile and disgusting.
yeah.
Yeah, I could see
I
that.
could see that.
I could see that. I could
We
see
have a
that.
6th rating now. Icky.
I don't think we can change the
I can
rating
do
scale.
whatever I want. This is
Okay.
America. Just ask Childish Gambino.
No, this is every word is gross. Like we make our own rules here, and you can't change them.
Well,
Independent nation. We're not in the United States anymore.
it's in between disgusting and vile.
You can't say
So-
that.
I think you can unofficially claim icky,
It's icky.
but on my chart, I mean, it's going in as a 3.5.
We know it's icky.
Yeah.
It's,
Honestly, that is a good word to describe it. I appreciate that word.
it's
to
just
describe
icky.
It
It's
is
not
icky.
like it's not even disgusting. It's not pretty gross. It's icky.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Icky.
Yeah. I'm gonna say
It's a Vlasic pickle.
disgusting. I'm gonna say
There you go.
disgusting.
Okay.
You're welcome.
Vile for me.
Oh man.
Terrible.
Yeah, that's
Criminal.
pretty bad. It's pretty bad. Sarah.
My word is juicy.
Why'd you have
Wait.
to why'd you have to look at me when you said that?
I was looking kind of like over here.
Kind of, but in my direction.
Juicy.
Did we not talk about juicy booties last time?
I've had this word on my list for a long time. Technically, I've had the word juice. But yes, we did. Did
Juicy.
we talk about juicy
No,
booties?
no, no.
Yeah.
Well, we did.
We
We
did.
did.
Oh,
Because Chris,
that's right.
Chris, which I did, I think, cut it out of the
Oh,
episode.
did you say that Chris has a juicy booty?
No, I didn't say that. But that's
But he meant to.
after it was the themed episode. We talked about the juice and trying to create slang. And that's when
That's
you
right.
Yeah.
you were trying to say
Oh my God, I
the
forgot about
juice,
that.
but then right
Oh,
after
yeah.
that we
He's got the
recorded.
juice.
But then he walked past the camera and you were like, "That's Chris's butt," and
He's got the juice.
yeah, and then you asked if he had a juice, and I said, "This is the only reason why I remember this because I edited this episode." Is that
because
you?
he sees it every day.
And you were like, or I said, I have to actively, I choose to actively not observe whether or not Chris has a juicy booty, and then
Did
you're
Chris
like,
leave?
yeah,
Yeah.
Oh man, we could ask him. Hey, do you have a juicy booty? I'm asking for a friend.
man, I'm asking for a friend, but yeah. So anyway, juicy, yeah,
Juicy.
juicy.
How's that pear?
I think pear. Juicy pear.
It's juicy. I've never had anyone say it to me where I felt comfortable.
Yeah, no. As
It's like any
as a
context.
standalone adjective,
Yeah,
not
like,
awesome.
How's that steak?
Juicy.
Oh,
Juicy.
Okay. Vampire?
Yeah.
Gosh.
What's the yeah?
Cannibal?
What is the non-offensive way to use the word juicy?
There isn't.
Yeah,
How's
no.
that juice? Juicy. Juicy, I would say, is the adjective version of ladies,
Yeah,
right?
Uh-huh.
Remember the Dimitri Martin
ladies. Yeah.
little whatever his joke is about you can make anything sound
Mm-hmm.
creepy by adding ladies to the end of it. It's true.
That is true.
Same with juicy. Someone asks you any question, how are you today? Juicy. Right? Right? Ew.
Wait, but then how do you add that to the end of anything? Like
No, you answer any question with
I'll
it.
answer your question. Okay.
Ladies is what you add to the end. That's just like who you're speaking to. It's the noun. It's another, right? But
How's that burger doing? Juicy.
how was your lunch
Juicy.
break?
Juicy.
Hey, how
No.
was Christmas vacation?
Juicy. Oh, yeah.
I'm just saying.
Because that also has a lot of connotation with
It's
it
just
too.
awful.
It's like,
It
yeah.
doesn't make anyone comfortable. I'll tell you that much.
Spill the juice.
Spill the
Spill the juice.
Different than tea.
No.
Different.
Yeah.
It's stickier
Severe-
for one.
You got him. You got him. You got him.
This isn't tea I'm dealing with here, folks. It's straight up juice.
Man.
Everyone's hands are sticky.
Is
That's wrong.
I try to wrap my head around it in a better way, and then you throw
can't.
sticky in there, and I can't.
Sticky juice.
Sticky juice.
Sticky juicy.
Boom, 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 boom. Sticky juice. Boom, 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 boom. Sticky juice. Boom, boom, boom. Sticky juice.
Now you're just riffing off of Julian Smith.
He's the best.
Yeah.
He's the OG. He's the OG. OJ.
You take some sticky, take some juice. Sticky juice.
He's the OJ, y'all.
Oh man.
Original
OJ.
juice.
He's the OG OJ.
He's the original juice.
Yeah.
So
Oh man.
good for him.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Good for him.
Yeah, juicy is
You
yeah.
know why it, you know what? I just realized you know why it works for butts? That's so just needed more context.
If people weren't already listening and just re-listen, like they were just driving down the road, and then that's the moment where they do the double take of like, wait a minute, what were they just talking about? That's the moment.
Or I think sometimes I pause episodes,
Yeah.
podcast episodes
Yeah.
mid-episode,
Yeah.
and then
Yes,
I
that's
re go,
terrible
and that's
idea.
the moment where it's like,
You know why this
Oh,
really works for butts?
that's why it works for butts. Welcome back to Everywhere It Is Gross, the podcast that's hilarious to middle schoolers.
Yes,
That's
Oh,
our
man.
real target audience, I think.
You
Yeah,
know why it
it's
works
fair.
for butts is like because the butt emoji is really just a peach, juicy peach. James and the juicy peach. It's terrible. Just
That's-
give me my extreme vile rating, okay?
Juicy.
You hate it.
I also like my litmus test of if someone described me as juicy, how uncomfortable
Oh.
would I be?
Yes.
Oh.
Severely.
Yes. Like,
Oh.
tell me about your
Severely.
friend Jake. Juicy.
Juicy.
Oh, that is wrong. That bumped it up.
Yeah,
I think I do have to choose vile just for that.
For that.
Cha-ching.
Just for that.
Like-
I'm like, oh,
Like that's a compliment in the worst way. I don't even.
Is it even a compliment if they're choosing to describe you as juicy? It's like a
I
compliment
feel like it's-
in a very
I feel like it's
sleaze,
generally
like,
good thing.
just really bad way.
Because you
Just-
don't want your fruit to. I mean, I guess unless you're eating raisins, you don't want your fruit to be dry, right? Unless you're intentionally dehydrating your fruit, you want it juicy.
well,
So,
like,
like,
dried mangoes and
50%
That's what I'm saying.
of the
Unless
time.
you're intentionally dehydrating it, generally juicy is the way to go.
I would say that I prefer my fruit juicy instead of
You heard
dry.
it here first, folks.
Yep, you know how it is.
Cameron prefers it juicy.
My fruit. Thank you
That
very
is something
much.
Cameron has always said.
At least
He
twice.
prefers his fruit juicy.
There you go.
Juicy fruit.
There you go. But yeah, no, it's your.
Oh, I tried juicy fruit the other day for the first time in years. It's
Oh, yeah.
terrible.
Yeah, juicy fruit.
I had.
It's bad.
My mom loves juicy
I
fruit.
did.
She orders it from like the 20 pack from Amazon.
Damn.
Yeah.
And when we moved to my apartment,
Sharon. I know, Shannon.
she liked that. I think she liked that. Yeah. She will like that. She listens. But no, when we were moving into my new apartment, we came over in multiple vehicles and my mom drove my car because I was driving the U-Haul. And she carries it with her everywhere. She's constantly chewing gum. And she had it like, I guess she had like a big, like the jumbo pack, like I said, and she only needed a few pieces for the trip. So she just put it in a little baggie. But the juicy fruit, it's not like a stick gum where like that's very clearly identifiable as gum. It's like almost tablets that are like thick. And so I found this in my car afterwards and I'm like, what kind of pills are my mom popping? Like, what do you...
Juicy fruit
Them-
is
them-
a stick gum.
Them horse pills.
What kind
I think
is
it
she
comes as
buying?
both.
Oh, okay.
Because it's like, yeah, a little
I don't
like
think I've ever had the tablets.
pillow
It was always
shaped,
sticks.
but yeah, a
like
little
that
tablet.
double mint, and you go.
You know, I
flick
do
it
know,
out
Yeah.
I
in one
do,
piece.
I do know that juicy fruit is gum, but at the same time, for some reason, I was picturing Gushers in my head.
Because it's juicy.
Yeah, I think so.
No, those are called
Mm.
juice bursts. Anyways,
Juicy
Um,
Drop Pop, that was one I was thinking of. I'm like, there was one that was like not the gum, maybe some sort of fruit snack, but Juicy Drop Pop. That's the
Yeah.
one I think of.
That's wrong.
JoJo had a pack of juicy fruit for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
I think he was just trying to buy gum, and that's what they had, so he bought
Sure,
it. And
sure.
then he's like, "This is terrible. I don't want
Yeah,
it." So
that's
he
fair.
left it on the counter, and I was like, "I like juicy fruit growing up. I'd love it." Ate a piece. It is terrible. It's
Yeah.
on my
Yeah,
counter.
it's bad.
I think I at one point I bought like the watermelon icebreaker mints and I liked them. And so then I think I went for like a watermelon gum. I might have been juicy fruit watermelon.
I like watermelon gum.
Not that watermelon gum. It was
Not that one,
not.
my
it
friend.
was
Maybe that's
not-
why my mom buys so much of it, because she can only chew it for like 3 minutes at a time and then it loses its flavor and she
Yeah.
needs a new one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
'Cause it just,
it's addicting.
Mm-hmm.
The juicy fruit to me, as a gum flavor is like you're the type of person who would order bubblegum ice cream.
Yeah.
And no.
What? I kind of am okay with bubblegum.
Oh my God.
Now, when was the last time I had it? It was probably like 10 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
So, but you know, hey, watch it.
Who is that guy? I don't know.
Anyway,
I had a hair on my shirt.
okay, that's good. It's
That was-
probably
You
from
still
one of
do?
your dogs.
No, it's mine.
No, it's
Oh, okay.
It's long. Now it's on your
Um,
floor. But don't clone me. I mean it, Cameron.
I can only handle one of you, Sarah.
And even then,
And even then,
not so much, huh?
yeah. Jake, how would you rate? What is your rating of?
Don't you rate it?
you rate
please?
first.
I already said vile.
Oh,
Because
that's
of your
right.
comment
Yeah.
of
That's
like
right.
if
Yeah.
someone described me,
Hey,
yeah,
these are my juicy friends.
yeah, no, yeah, nope.
This
That's
is Juicy Jake
immediately jumped up to
and
vile.
Juicy Cam.
Just
over here.
just straight to vile.
Yeah, we started this podcast and it is juicy.
The juiciest.
Oh,
My podcast is juicier. It's vile. It's vile.
yeah. Yep.
Terrible.
Yep.
Terrible word.
Yeah, it's vile, y'all.
Yeah.
It's a super vile.
Super vile.
Super
Super
evil.
vile.
Have I ever had a super vile before?
I feel like you have.
Maybe like one? Maybe?
Maybe.
I think a couple.
I don't know if I have. I know we've done a couple, but I don't think they've been mine.
Huh.
I
Oh,
could consult what I have of
I
the
feel like I maybe had one last season.
spreadsheet.
Super vile. Super vile.
I don't know, but I don't know.
Super lonely. I like that song.
I don't know it, but that's not shocking.
It's called Super Lonely.
Super-
All one word.
Supa,
Super.
Like
Super lonely.
SUPA, not SUPER.
Yes.
That's good.
I'm falling asleep.
I think we're ready then for the pronounce.
Oh, I thought you were Good.
Your time
She's
is
about to
now.
fall asleep.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. Yeah. Pronounce around. Here we go. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Y'all.
Pronounce. Sorry, I didn't say that. Around.
Yeah, because you're almost dead. I mean, asleep.
Guys, if you don't hear from me next episode, I did not go anywhere. These clowns got juicy
Wow.
with it.
Don't ever accuse me of getting juicy with it ever
That's how you
again.
do it. Like this.
Oh no. Oh no.
As you beatbox your own song
I'm
too.
like, this is great. It's in my head.
Oh no.
And then I realized, again, audio platform. My B.
Yeah. Ugh. Okay. Here we go. My word. That sounded really wrong in my head.
You kind of said it like, "What's up, my word?" This guy's my word.
Hey guys, my word.
Word.
Hey, my word is.
It's the
Stop breathing.
Fine, I'll do it off mic. Burrow. That's my word. There you go.
all right. My turn. Burrow.
Oh, you just added like 3 extra syllables.
I had to burrow through it.
Yeah.
I had to burrow my way.
That isn't how you pronounce an R.
Yeah.
Okay.
Burrow.
And you took away a syllable.
There was nothing left for me to work with. He's a thief and a bounder.
Bounder.
But a
Hardly
pretty
know her.
one.
Man.
Oh, Jake.
After you.
Think I can go get some free drinks after this? Man, is this what it's like to be a girl? That's awesome. This feels great.
Yes, all girls
All-
get free drinks. All of them.
Every single one. Jake, it's your turn.
After
my
you.
It's my
Beauty
turn.
before brains, I guess. That was
Sorry, I have to figure how to shape this word.
Ew.
Oh.
Flaccid.
I don't want to hang out with him anymore.
No. That's it. You're out of
You're
the
out of
herd.
the herd.
No, just kidding. It's fine. No, I would never want you out of our herd.
How could you kick me out of what is mine?
You're not hardcore because clearly it's flaccid.
She's got a point.
She does
That
have
lady
a point.
has a point.
She does have a point.
No.
For the love of all things holy. Get your holy water. I hated everything about that.
Is there a list we can put him on? He needs to go on a list for that.
Neighborhood.
Whatever.
Watch.
You know how you have a one step down phobia of bees? I have a one step down phobia of you whispering from now
I
on.
have a one step up phobia. Don't. No.
I mean, if it gets, it's a pronouncer round. You're supposed to
No.
pronounce it as gross as possible.
No.
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 Sarah, it's your turn.
Also, you went out of order.
Did he?
No, she
I said
pronounced.
mine.
You said it?
She
I said
said.
flaccid.
Oh.
Yeah, she.
Oh.
It was.
Want me to do it again?
It was within.
No.
You want to hear it again? No.
It was within her sentence.
If I go again, Cameron goes again.
Sometimes I lose track of things I've been finding.
It's okay. It's okay. We all do that from time to time. Sarah.
Anyway, it's still Sarah's turn. Whichever word you choose to.
I like making you all a captive audience, so I might never
Yeah,
say it.
it's you do like to hold the spotlight.
No, I want someone else to hold
Oh,
it.
okay. Gotcha. But you are holding it right now.
I'm holding presence.
on you, Anna.
It's very
Yeah.
different. It's hard to do, Cameron.
Is it?
If you need lessons,
Is it?
I will not help
I don't
you.
think I've ever had a problem with that.
You've never had a problem.
With that.
Not one.
What must it be like?
He got 99, but that ain't one.
That ain't one.
Juicy.
There it is. So now I just had the urge to whisper it again.
But
I'm sorry.
don't
I'm not
if you-
going to.
if you
I'm not going
can,
to. I'm not going
don't.
to.
You remember what I told you Drew Barrymore told me once in a dream?
Okay, there we go.
If you can be, do be.
Doobie doobie doo.
Yes. So if you can whisper, don't be, don't be, don't be.
Okay.
Drew Barrymore said so.
Okay.
Both
I
times you
appreciate
said
that.
that, it sounded like you said Jew Barrymore. And then my
No,
brain goes,
Juice
Juice Barrymore.
I knew you were going to say that. I knew it.
Juice
I
Barrymore.
knew it.
Oh man.
Jeez.
Jose. Was that better than whispering it?
I got to be real with you. I'm not sure.
Yeah, there you go. Hey, just means that I'm doing my job right in the pronouncer round. I'm
me
just
getting the
saying.
You are
words.
exceptionally well doing something.
He's over here handing out the
Whether
willies
or not-
like they're lollipops.
I'm handing out them willies. Oh man. Yeah.
It's my favorite podcast I've ever been a part of, ever. Jake, can you say the
We
same?
are so off the rails. They're no longer in sight. They are gone.
They are gone.
They don't exist anymore.
That's what happens every time you're on
My-
Space Mountain, isn't it?
Yeah. It's not awesome.
What happened?
Space
Find the
Mountain.
rails. It's dark. It was a joke.
Can't
Okay.
find them.
I
It's a
almost
Disney
thought
joke.
that you were at. I thought I missed a story of
You
like
did.
you getting stuck on Space Mountain or something like that.
That is
I
private.
did lose my phone on Space Mountain.
Did you really?
I really
what
did,
a
yeah.
rookie
Nice.
thing
I know.
to do.
When you
know.
were working
Do you know
there,
how many phones are in Space Mountain?
Actually,
All of
Probably a
them.
lot.
actually a
Yeah.
lot of them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you, while you were working down at Disney, or
Yeah.
on a family trip?
While I was working there.
Okay.
And
That
I was
sounds
like,
worse.
yeah, it is worse because literally, like, actually, to be fair, I only rode that ride twice. I don't like it.
You don't like it?
I don't like
I
it.
actually do.
Because
Because it's dark and scary.
it is dark and scary, but also that one is old and it's
And
single
equally
track.
You're not
scary.
wrong.
It's not like the one in Disneyland in California where it's doubles and
Mm-hmm.
it's if I remember that one being smoother.
Yeah.
It is real rough, the one in Disney
Yeah.
World.
Yeah.
And also, I didn't do the backstage tour, but I met people who did,
Mm-hmm.
and they were like, riding Space Mountain with the lights on is terrifying.
yeah.
Because it's all very close together.
There, I had some cousins who went on Space Mountain, and they had to stop it in the middle, and the lights had to turn on. So they
Yeah.
were in the car looking at everything, and they were creeped out as well because it was
Yeah.
like you are zooming very close to a lot of random like other riggings of the other part of the roller coaster and all that kind of stuff. Yeah.
And it just jostles you around, and it breaks down a lot because it's old. And anyway, the Disney.
But
the
if
Disney
you had to pronounce my
business.
words somehow, how would you do it?
Juicy.
Yeah, there it is. There it is.
That was
Stare
juicy
right
with
at me.
2 O's because you were talking to me. I'm a polite guy.
Juicy.
Juicy.
Why are your mouth?
That's one thing that I was thinking about was I was like you go like this and it just doesn't help the pronunciation. It makes it grosser.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Can you do it like this? Juicy. It's really juicy.
It's really juicy.
it like this? It's really juicy.
That was just all teeth.
I know it is, but that's kind of what I was trying.
Of course. That's what I think of every time someone goes like this with their teeth. Hello. Okay. Anyways, hi.
Hi.
How are you guys? Welcome to
Actually,
our podcast.
really good right now. I'm feeling great. This is fun. This is awesome.
Guys, I had a brownie on my way over here.
nice. That was, yeah.
I don't know the last time I had a brownie.
It's a sad fact right there.
That is a
What
sad
about
fact.
you? When was the last time you had a brownie?
A while ago at your house
Oh,
was actually the last time because you made them and you said eat them, and so
eat them.
I ate a bite.
Were they
It's funny
juicy?
because Cameron's colorblind, so he thinks they're green. He calls them greenies.
That is a type of brownie I make, but
I think you're
not for Cameron.
I think you're confusing yourself with myself with yourself.
Are you
That happens a lot.
Yeah.
You guys are
accusing me
basically
of
twins.
Basically
projecting?
the same, yeah.
How dare you? First
know.
of all. Second of all, how dare you?
I think. Yeah, those rails we really are. They're
Who do
new.
you
They're not here.
think you are?
What rails?
Who do you think you are?
Running around leaving the scars.
Collecting. My bad. I ruined it. Sorry. I
You
was going
did.
to say my part.
Ruined it. Ruined it.
And tearing love apart. You're gonna catch a cold.
I think
From the arms.
I think that's the time.
Are we allowed to sing songs on here?
No, I don't. Well,
What
we
about
could.
poorly?
well-
we actually know on our YouTube one we could get copyright.
No, we can't.
No.
We can't be
It wasn't longer than
copyright.
10 seconds.
I said
No, it's probably
protecting
fine.
your
We can.
jar of
I'm
hearts.
just saying we can.
But will they?
No.
They'll have to
They-
listen to the whole episode.
They would
to
have
know.
to strike. Yeah, they would. They would also have to
They'll
strike
never
down.
get through the butts. Name of the episode.
Okay. Okay, great.
They'll never get through the
Never.
butts.
Oh boy.
Never.
I really liked the episode title at the beginning, but that works too.
What was it?
Episode of admissions. Because you admitted something and
I
then
did
you
not.
admitted
that
you-
I think my son's name is Simon now.
or you something like that, yeah. And then you admitted something as well.
He's a killer, a strangler, and something else.
I think
Yeah.
you admitted
and,
that
and a
And-
cheater.
at rock paper
You can't
scissors.
prove that.
You told us.
I'm a liar.
What are you?
Liar.
I'm ignoring him now. What did you say?
I'm cueing the outro. I think that's who I am. I think that's who I am right now. Is that okay? Can we cue the outro? Do we feel like this is a good decision to
Are
cue
you
the
done?
outro?
Are you done with us?
It feels like you're cueing the outro without cueing the outro. You're
Quoutro.
stumbling over yourself.
I am a little bit. I just want to make sure that you guys
Downward.
are good with cueing the outro. I don't know.
Which cue the outro actually cues the outro?
I don't know. We'll find out. But I mean,
Surprise!
yeah.
Surprise! Surprise!
Cue the outro.
If
No,
that's
now cue the
one.
outro.
No, do it now.
No, do it now.
No, you hang up.
No, mine's better.
No, you do. You
No,
you
cue the outro.
Every word is gross if you think about it. Every word just sucks if you really let it. Every word is is gross if you think about it